hunting, reindeer, and ice. Life at the edge of the world. Arctic Nomads Documentary EP1. Aerial views of vast snow-covered tundra, herders on sleds pulled by reindeer, plumes of breath in frigid air. In the heart of northern Siberia, where the sun barely rises in winter and temperatures drop to 50 degrees CC, life clings to the ice. Here, the land stretches unbroken, a sea of snow and silence, wind-carved and frozen. It is one of the last places on Earth where nomadic families still live as they have for centuries, moving with the seasons, with the reindeer, and with the rhythm of survival. This is not just about hardship. This is about adaptation, how humans, animals, and ancient knowledge intersect in one of Earth's harshest climates. This is the world of the Arctic reindeer herders. The frozen frontier, Siberia's extreme environment. Ice-crusted forests, snowstorms, tundra landscapes, satellite images. The Siberian Arctic is a place of extreme contrasts. In winter, the temperatures plunge so low that metal cracks, diesel fuel freezes, and your breath can crystallize into frost mid-air. The permafrost runs deep into the earth, and the snow never truly melts, only shifts, drifts, and returns. With few roads and no permanent infrastructure, the land is both barrier and home. For the Nenets and other Arctic peoples, it is a terrain navigated by stars, reindeer paths, and ancestral memory. Surviving here demands not only resilience, but reverence. Reindeer herds grazing, close-ups of antlers, herders calling to animals. Reindeer are more than livestock. They are the lifeblood of Arctic nomadic families. They provide transportation, clothing, shelter, and food. Without them, survival would be impossible. These animals are astonishingly adapted. Their hooves act as snowshoes in winter, wide and splayed. Their fur contains hollow hairs that trap body heat, even in 60-degree-C winds. Reindeer can sense moss buried under meters of snow and dig with their hooves to feed. Herders raise thousands of them, and the bond between human and animal is profound. Families name them, track their lineage, and protect them from predators like wolves or harsh weather. Camps being packed, sleds loaded, herders traveling across tundra. The Arctic nomadic lifestyle follows a cycle. Winter camps, spring migration, summer pastures. Each season dictates movement, governed by the needs of the reindeer. Moving camp in 40 degrees CC isn't a choice. It's a necessity. If reindeer overgraze an area, the moss won't regrow. So, herders load their belongings onto wooden sleds and trek hundreds of kilometers to new pastures. The process is ancient, guided by instinct, tradition, and environmental cues. Chums, traditional tents, women assembling them, fire burning inside. The chum is the Arctic yurt, a conical tent made from reindeer hide stretched over wooden poles. It is surprisingly warm. A fire burns at the center, and the thick hides trap heat and block wind. Smoke rises through a central hole, which can be adjusted depending on the weather. Inside, floors are insulated with moss and pelts. In the coldest nights, families sleep side by side under heavy blankets of fur. These homes are built to be disassembled, moved, and rebuilt in under a day, a marvel of portable architecture. Hunters with rifles and traditional weapons, tracks in snow, processing meat. While reindeer provide much, hunting is still vital. Arctic hunters pursue ptarmigan, Arctic fox, elk, and sometimes bear, depending on the season. With limited visibility and sub-zero temperatures, every hunt is a careful calculation. Traditional methods include snares and traps hidden under snow, tracking by animal prints and wind direction, using dogs to flush or retrieve game. The meat is preserved by freezing or smoking. Skins are tanned and sewn into clothing. Every part is used, nothing wasted. The art of dressing for 50 degree. Dressing in layers, traditional fur outfits, children getting dressed. Survival begins with clothing. Arctic nomads wear garments made of reindeer hide, layered for warmth and flexibility. Unlike modern synthetic fabrics, these traditional clothes breathe, insulate, and protect in brutal conditions. Clothing includes double-layered parkas, fur side in and out, high fur boots insulated with dried grass, mittens joined by a leather cord to prevent loss, woolen or felt underlayers when available. Even children are dressed in miniature versions of the same gear. Training for survival begins at birth. Children riding sleds, elders teaching, family storytelling by fire. In Arctic families, knowledge is passed from elder to child through demonstration, repetition, and story. Boys learn to herd and hunt. Girls learn to sew and manage camp. But roles are flexible. Survival depends on every hand. There are no textbooks, only the memory of those who came before. A child's first lasso, first reindeer ride, first hunt. These are rites of passage rooted in culture, identity, and place. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Subscribe for more real stories from the Arctic and beyond.